Now, rendezvous from this alley. We want to scour the southwest portion of this downtown. I'm sure we may be able to stop the ambush before getting there. And... well, an eavesdropper. Or have you just suddenly decided to wake up? Granted, it's difficult to tell what time it is in such a dark facility as ours. Well, now that you're awake, I'll be handling this one. Agents, if you wouldn't mind leaving us to our lonesome for a few minutes. Now. Thank you. Now, back to you. My, you're looking a little worse for wear, aren't you? You could say the same for me. We all age, old friend. You certainly aren't the wide-eyed child with the big heart I grew up with. Maybe. Just maybe. I just look better for my age than you do. Oh, that hit a nerve, didn't it? You've still kept your sharp tongue after all these years, haven't you? It's one of your qualities that I'll never forget. You know, the ages don't trust me being around you. Even through their pitch-black glasses and stiff suits, you can see it. If you weren't locked in this, I wouldn't even think about being alone with you. You've made your fellow citizens view you as the bane of their city. And you've given them enough reason to believe so. Hit and body slam that glass all you want. And yet, it'll never break. State-of-the-art technology. You've stolen quite a bit of that, correct? By continuing to fruitlessly hit this, you'll only tire yourself and aggravate your wounds. Yes, the wounds you received during your capture. The ones my crew gave you. It wasn't one of your most graceful performances, I would say. Even from where I was, circling up on that helicopter, I could see it. All over your face and your body. You know what it was. Fear. Thick, saturated fear. You finally met your match, haven't you? I've seen it enough to know. Fear can make even the most experienced of villains commit an erroneous move. However, you were lucky enough to still retain some of your skills. Do you recall? As you were making your grand exit, it was clear you weren't expecting us to show up. You tried to keep your composure and fight us off, yet as time passed, you became tired, exasperated. You finally gave in and collapsed on the cracked pavement. The same way you're sliding down the wall right now. This wasn't you. The you I knew and adored. Was it me that uncovered your plans? Yes. Yes, it was. Though, you could say I felt a bitter tingle of both satisfaction and remorse. Yet, I couldn't help but become entranced by your plans. They were so intricate and intimate. And it was like I was seeing something meant for someone else. Still, I could tell you wrote them. It was as if we were still studying back in a lab in college, with your clean, overly organized way of writing all over your notes. Prior, however, I've seen you countless times on the news as you unleash your brutal assaults, cold and calculating. I've studied your tactics, gear, and... No, I don't stalk you. Merely an observation. Am I happy, you ask? For finally capturing you? I want to be. I want to force myself to celebrate, to receive all the glory, to be bestowed a Medal of Honor, but I can't bring myself to wholeheartedly want any of that. All I desire, genuinely, is to... Nothing. It doesn't matter. My... Even as you glare into my eyes and furrow your brow, Your eyes are still the same as they always been, full of determination and some kind of spark. But now they carry some new kind of look. Realization. Don't try to refute me once I've known you for so long. It's hitting you now, isn't it? The full weight of the people you've harmed. The things you've done. It's about time you had a damn moment of reflection. So, the moment has arrived. Why? Why did you do it? That's the question that's been burning on my tongue for so long. It's the question I've simultaneously dreaded to ask. I see. You were tired. Tired of people having overly high expectations. You've been the prodigal child. Of being perfect. You were sick of the scummy way the world was treating you. Of being perfect. You were sick of the scummy way the world treated you as a kid. Only to have them switch it up once you brought your impeccable grades in college admission. Ergo, you despise how they only valued you for their own advantage. It's not pretty, is it? No way how you can be treated as a napkin. Used when you're needed, and thrown away when someone decided they had enough of you. That's politics. Remember how I used to work on a campaign with that senator with that gel-caked hair? It wasn't paid, despite the guy being richer than a mother. I moved state offices, all alone, and the stress was horrible. I wanted to serve the public with all my heart and soul, but they hated me for it. Once I made it here, I was weary and battered, as if I fought numerous wars. But I made a promise to remember the wrong things that had been committed against me, and prevent them from happening to others, to not worsen what's wrong with the world. I wish you would have done the same thing. But it's never too late to reverse your misdeeds, and no one needs to go through it alone. I want to. Yes, I'll spit it out if you'll let me. I want to help you. I want to be by your side and mend your errors and pick up the pieces of your life. Only, I wish we could have been there sooner for you. What? No! I never said I wanted to be with you or anything. No. Don't give me that smirk. You're in a cell, for God's sake. You have nothing to sneer about. This is strictly a guidance offer. Come on. Don't tell me you're pouting. My cheeks are not red. I wear this pantsuit all day. I'm bound to be hot. Now, I have business to take care of. The agents will come in soon enough and check up on your wounds. Be good to them, all right? From now on, consider this the beginning of a long, new chapter.